Hello friends, and welcome to another Friday inspirational what to expect for the weekend kind of a video. These are the decks that I'm going to be working with today. We've got the Spacious Tarot, and I thought it might pair quite nicely with the Goddess Dream Oracle. So let's get straight into it, getting these out of the way, finding some space. The way that this particular reading works is we are looking at Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So we're doing extended for the weekend to see what is the energy that is coming through. What do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of? What is relevant, important, and significant for you to be mindful of on this weekend? So I'm starting off with the Spacious Tarot. I know I normally start with the Oracle, but I felt like I needed to do it a bit differently today. So Spacious Tarot, giving it a shuffle, and as we're giving it a shuffle, we are setting all the intentions and saying, right, what do we all, because this is for the collective, what do we all need to be mindful of this weekend? What is important, relevant, and significant for us to be aware of? Where do we need to be focusing our energy? Where do we need to be focusing our attention? What is important for all of us for the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of November 2024. When I say that, it just seems so unreal that we are like literally at the end of the month. It is just crazy. Right, let's see the energies of this weekend. Okay, I think I'm happy with the shuffle. Cut the deck. We're doing a card for Friday. We have the Tower. We're doing a card for Saturday. We have the Sun. How fabulous is that? And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles for Sunday. So yeah, I don't normally do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but again, we're going with it. If I can find some space to put those cards down. So we've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So Friday, we've got the Tower. We never want to see the Tower card, okay? Because the Tower card is not happiness and roses. That's happiness and roses. That's happiness and roses. This one, on the other hand, not so much. The Tower card is about that lightning strike that causes a collapse, causes disruption, causes chaos, okay? So something may happen today that's going to completely throw you off your perch. And that's okay. I say it's okay because we've got that tomorrow, right? So whatever this is, it's temporary. It's just today. So you may have a conversation with somebody that just completely bamboozles you. You may have a conversation with somebody where you suddenly go, WTF. You may have a situation that happens where you go like it completely unexpected, completely unplanned, it catches you off left field. So whatever it is, something is going to happen today that's not going to be wonderful and amazing. Something is going to happen that's going to leave you like jaw hanging open. Whatever it is, don't panic about what happened, okay? Because the Tower card, as I say, every time the Tower card comes up in a reading, it's not about the problem, it's about how you recover from it. And we recover from it pretty fabulously, I might just add. So as long as we don't take this too seriously, as long as we don't absorb it too much into ourselves, as long as we sort of take it like water off a duck's back, it's a bit shocking, it's a bit unruly, it's a bit daunting, whatever it is, but then immediately we carry on like nothing happened. We deal with it. We don't ignore it. We don't pretend like it didn't happen. We deal with it. We face it head on. We acknowledge it. We talk about it. We process it. We deal with it. We fix it. But the Tower card is more about the rebuild than it is about the collapse. Saturday, we've got the Sun card. The Sun card is, here we've got a sunflower, obviously following the rays of the sun. The Sun card is about happiness, joy, abundance, success, all of those kind of good feelings. So Saturday is going to be fabulous. Saturday is going to be wonderful. So whatever you've got planned, whether it even be just staying at home and relaxing, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. As long as you don't allow this to completely disrail you. And then on Sunday, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is quite interesting. So here we have a seed. And the seed is flying through the air, okay? And as the wind is blowing, it's taking the seed. The seed has no idea where it's going. The seed has not predetermined its destination. The seed is trusting that the wind is going to take it wherever the wind takes it. And as soon as it touches ground, as soon as that seed hits the ground, the seed immediately gets to work. Doing what? Planting itself, digging itself into the ground, establishing itself so that it may grow. So this is, consider the seed potential. Consider the seed potential for a huge tree that is going to be luscious, whatever it is that the tree is going to produce. I don't know what kind of seed that is. So Sunday is going to be a day full of inspiration, full of potential, full of opportunity. But again, and I think because we've got the Tower card here on Friday, the message is that, whatever doesn't go according to plan, trust that it is in your higher interest. We're going to be okay on Saturday. Saturday's going to be fantastic and wonderful and great and all of those kind of glorious things. But Sunday comes along and suddenly there is potential. Suddenly there is opportunity, but not opportunity that you have control over. And I think that is the big thing here with this Ace of Pentacles, is understanding that you've just got to go with the ride. You've just got to go with the wind. And when the wind puts you down, when you suddenly touch ground, that's when you take control. That's when you jump into action. But while you're floating through the air, you are not in control. As much as you do have a little bit of a wing and you can shake and shimmer and sort of navigate yourself, that is actually more to plant yourself into the ground once you have touched. So yes, that's going to help you to fly through the air, but you're still not in control. The wind is going to be pushing against your wing, and that's going to determine where you go. So Sunday is full of potential. Saturday is going to be fabulous. Friday, there might be a bit of a shock surprise, something that goes unexpected that might throw you off your train of thought a little bit, but we're not going to let it derail us completely. So I'm now going to push these slightly up. Even though I'm covering the cards a little bit, we can still see them. And I now want to grab the Oracle deck. And yeah, this is not a very big Oracle deck. Let's give it a shuffle. And let's see what else Spirit want to add to our existing situation. So we're going to allow the messages to come through. One for Friday, one for Saturday, one for Sunday, to elaborate, to confirm, to acknowledge what we have already said is taking place for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's have a look. Giving them a shuffle, looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week, 22, 23, and 24 of November. Okay. So we have dance. You see, I love how we've got dance with the Tower. I mean, okay, let me just put all the cards out there, we can talk. I'm getting so excited, I'm getting sidetracked. We also have the free spirit for Saturday, and for Sunday, what do we have? We have trust. You see, trust, like you know what, friends? I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. I love it. All right. So if we look at dance, first of all, owls. I mean, come on, who doesn't love an owl? And it tells you to let your body move. Okay, it tells you to let your body move, to just trust in the process, to let your body move, and to just dance the energy off. When you're dancing, and it's quite interesting how this analogy is coming through to me. So here we have the Tower card. Quick, sudden, drastic, scary, all of those kind of things, action, okay? Because the Tower card is a physical thing that happens, an action. Dance is an action. But when you dance and when you're shaking your body around, okay, moving your body around, what you're actually doing is you're shaking off negative energy. If you've ever, I can remember, not recently, because I'm old, not recently, but I can remember some time back when, invited out with your friends for a night on the town, and oh my gosh, just didn't feel like it, like, you know what, I'm a bit grumpy, I'm a bit tired, I'm a bit whatever, didn't want to go, eventually forced to go, and ended up having just the best night ever. Why? Because the dancing, the shaking, shakes off the negative energy. So whenever this happens, whatever this may be, like I said, this could be a conversation. It could be a physical thing. You may stump your toe badly. I hope that's not the case, but you may stump your toe. So whatever happens on Friday, shake it off. Like literally, dance it off, shake it off, and, just don't hold on to. And I think that's the message for Friday. Don't hold on to whatever doesn't go according to plan. What's important is to shake it off. I hear my father's voice in my head. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and carry on. That's, I think, what this is saying. It's something is going to happen that's not going to be great. It's not going to be according to your plan. It's going to throw you a little bit. Shake it off. Shake it off, right? Okay. Saturday, we had the Sun card. Happiness, joy, abundance, success, all of those glorious things. And here we've got free spirit, and it tells you to be your own person. So the happiness, the joy, the abundance, and the success that you're going to be enjoying on Saturday, don't try and be the same as anybody else, okay? So in other words, if you want to celebrate your happiness, if you want to celebrate your joy by blowing bubbles in the garden. Don't worry about what your neighbors think. Don't worry about anybody else thinks. It's about being your own person. Do the thing that makes you feel good. Do the thing that brings happiness and joy to your life. Don't worry. Don't try and fit into society. Don't try and conform to what your family, your friends, your neighbors, and your colleagues expect of you. Be your own person. Like if you on Saturday want to go blow bubbles in your garden, go blow bubbles in your garden. Regardless, just be your true authentic self, because it's only when you are your true authentic self that you actually can be happy. Because if you are not your true authentic self, yeah, that's what happens. But when you are your true authentic self, that's when happiness, joy, abundance, and success can come your way. But if you are not living your truth, you're never going to know happiness. Never going to know happiness. And then on Sunday, we had the Ace of Pentacles, which is the potential of opportunities that are coming your way. And here we've got trust. And I do want you to read what it says at the bottom. All is as it should be. What does that mean? All is as it should be. Notice what she's doing. She's cuddling the bunny, the rabbit. She's cuddling the rabbit. She's not trying to control anything. She's not trying to force anything. She's not doing anything. Just like our seed. Our seed is waiting for the wind to take it to touch down before it jumps into action. The seed is trusting that wherever it lands is wherever it needs to be, wherever it's going to thrive. Ace of Pentacles is the card of thrive. It is the card of the potential to thrive. You need to trust. Okay, you need to trust. So pay attention to conversations, pay attention to thoughts, because words are air, thoughts are air. So pay attention to conversations, pay attention to thoughts that you have on Sunday, and trust that they land where they need to land, and trust that all is as it will be. But once it lands, you need to run with it. Once it lands, you need to initiate. You need to jump into action, and you need to make it happen. So again, examples. You might wake up on Sunday morning with an idea of this big, elaborate, fancy dinner that you want to cook for your family. It might be a little bit different. It might be a little bit unusual from your normal. Go with it. Run with it. As soon as that idea touches ground, run with it and go with it. Trust that all is as it should be. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're arguing with your family. It doesn't matter if we've had a terrible weekend. It doesn't matter what happened on Friday that we may still be suffering from. It doesn't matter. Trust the idea. Trust the thought. Trust the conversation. Trust the air. Trust the air that it's going to take you where you need to be. And as soon as it touches ground, you need to run with it. I love this, friends. I really do think. Like, obviously, the Tower card on a Friday, nobody wants that, okay? So don't let it worry you. Don't let it bring anxiety into your life if you see this early on Friday morning, you know, because whatever it is. And you know what? Every single day we experience challenges. Every single day we experience disappointment. Every single day something goes not according to plan. So it's how you respond to that that's important here. And I really think that's the lesson, that's the message that's coming through. Whenever something doesn't go according to plan, whenever something goes a little bit wrong, it's how you react and respond to it. Shake it off and you will be absolutely fine. So friends, wishing you just the most amazing weekend. As always, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. And until we connect again, take care.